from Manchester, New Hampshire. It's Fun with Fantasy. We are back live. Fun with Fantasy, Manchester, New Hampshire. Turn on the camera. It's on? Okay. So we're here. Week 1 is in the books. We are rocking and rolling. It's your boy, Kamish, and I present to you Fun with Fantasy. Over the course of the next 16 weeks, recapping fantasy, reviewing teams, going through our sectors, just guys being dudes, being guys, being men. So let's do housekeeping per usual. First sponsor of the week is Quicken. Quicken is a money-saving, money management tool. Our league is driven by money. People need some tips on how to get it and how to manage it. Quicken will teach you how to save money. It'll teach you not to blow money on injured players. It will show you that you need to manage your money and not spend it all on backup running backs. So go to Quicken.com today, get your free trial, and start saving money, boys. So before we get into it, let's please rise. Rest your head for a moment of silence for David Johnson. Thank you, David Johnson. R.I.P. in peace. So, last year we used an actual spreadsheet that computed playoff odds. I teased it week 1, preseason, not week 1. But we're not going to get into it probably mid-season. Doesn't really make sense now. I threw in the numbers, and pretty much everyone's still 50-50 on making the playoffs. So I'll get into that come week 7 or 8 or when it starts making sense. First, let's go into team names. Brett finally named Sean's team. He took all of about 3 seconds and came up with the Wife Beaters. 1.0, obviously, but just such an awful name. Get it together, Brett. Clean up your shit. Pinto went Do It for DJ. This is a rally cry to his team. They're going to need to pick it up. R.I.P. DJ. Poor Pinto. That's heartbreaking. You never want to see that. So, we still need team names. Let's go, boys. Don't make me change your name to some small penis joke. I'm trying to be more mature now that I'm a father, so I'm trying to keep it clean. Please name your team names. Brett still has the money ball. I don't know how his team didn't lose, but he still has control over that. It was a weird week in fantasy, a lot of inconsistencies. High drafted players sucked, low scores throughout the league. Shane led the league in low score, while Ross and Sean exploded off the gates. And Sean posted the high score, 150. Ross posted a good score, backed by Kareem Hunt, 40 points, whatever. Jason got a victory, come from behind, didn't put up 100. Brett didn't put up 100, got an easy victory over Shane. Hopefully this week's a lot better with scores and the proven players actually performing. Sorry, getting Twitter updates here. So, first off, let's discuss the graphs and stuff I sent out last week. I know, you're welcome. Just true commissioner through and through, going above and beyond what I have to do, just making this league as best as possible. If you want to throw a little gratitude my way, Venmo is always open. Don't feel like you have to, but yeah, it'd be kind of nice. New baby, could use the money. But just what the beak a little bit. What the beak. So I've compiled all this information. I know it was a lot. I want to break down. I think it's easier for everyone if I break it down on what team translates to what player. So let's start off with the teams that haven't really won anything, or maybe have won one. So Ross I see as like a Fran Tarkenton. Like that's pretty much perfect for Ross. Minnesota quarterback, never really won anything. And PJ I see as Dan Marino. Maybe Dan Marino was a little bit better in the regular season than PJ, but never made it to a championship. Only team to not make it to a championship right now. Shane's Drew Brees, got that one ring, kind of new to the league, but not really new anymore, but still rocking and rolling. Mike's Brett Favre without all the rings, just all heart. Just throws probably 20 interceptions, but he'll combat that with 20 touchdowns. Just a solid all heart kind of guy. Get your dungarees, put them on, and just grind. Me, this one's tough. Probably the Jim Kelly of the league. Most Super Bowl appearances without a victory. It kills the ego a little bit, but a bigger man is willing to admit that he's Jim Kelly. So I guess who's the biggest man? It's probably me. That just says a lot about my character having to admit that, basically. Sean's won some chips. Yeah, everyone knows that. He's probably got the most chips between baseball and I take that back. I say Sean's about Eli. He's probably the worst in stats with as many victories as he has. I'd say he's Eli, even though he'll probably take credit for Jared's first win. So it's kind of a gray area. Keith, I see, is John Elway. He's got the stats, got the victory. He's looking good out there. Victory come late after the stats. Probably John Elway. Jason is absolutely Peyton Manning. Leads most of the graphs with stats, but has that one win that he's got to hold his hat on, and people are gonna say, "Oh, he's the best," but yeah, I don't know. Not even close. So then the last two. This one was tough. This one's gonna be controversial. I know it. You can just tell. I'm going with Brett, Jim Montana. I gotta say it. Jared inched him out. Jared's the Brady. Jared's the GOAT. He's got better regular season stats. He's got that one extra Super Bowl, if you include Yahoo. Jared right now is the GOAT. It's tough to say. Jared's head is probably going to be so big it's not going to fit through Mike Green's door to his wedding, but he's the GOAT. It's unfortunate. So let's get into, first off, our sectors. Commish bitch. Ezekiel Elliott. Fuck you. Fuck the NFL. This is bullshit. $30 for a $55 player is just absolute BS. Like, Sean's just basically it's just, I don't know. That just pisses me off. I hate drafting this early in the season. That's probably my biggest commish bitch. Get it together, boys. Labor Day is draft season. Put it on the calendar for next year. That's how we roll. Superlatives. Team most likely to pay $63 on a player that gets hurt. It's week 1 is Keith Pinto. You got to look at the brighter side of things, Keith. 1 week you lose your best player. The next week you're getting a team superlative. It's kind of a win-win. So, new segment we call Cash Talks with the King, where we take phone calls about fantasy and money. This call is from John Doe. Apparently didn't want to give out his name. I spent a few bucks on Kareem Hunt out of complete luck. Should I go and get a lottery ticket from the local convenience store? And am I the luckiest person ever? Well, thanks for coming to the only place that gives you straight facts about money. The answer is yes. You run right now, you go buy 1,000 lottery tickets, you're going to be a millionaire. You are just the luckiest person ever. Congratulations, become a millionaire. New segment. I know we're running late. Let's make this quick. We read comments from league members' Instagram posts. So let's get into it real quick. First one is Shane Pecor. And that post is, can you see that? It's of his kid. Classic post. Cute kid. Just adorable. I need to see some photos of the new girlfriend, Shane. Come on. I'm dying over here. Next one is Sean Carton. Sean Carton's comments reads, "Buy your wife some boots, you cheap fuck." Ugh, Jesus. Coming in hot. Next one is of Sexy Dexy 10. And the comment reads, "Whoa, dude, you drink beer? Post another photo of your food, you girl." Oh, man. These comments are coming in hot. So, wait 1 second. Let me readjust. Keith Pinto sent me a photo the other day of a new trophy. I know people are pretty attached to this trophy. He sent it over. The thing is hot. Let me say that. $175. It is legit. Now, obviously, we bought our original trophy when we were pinching pennies for 30 racks of Coors Lights. It's up to you guys. I'll post a picture on GroupMe. Take a look at it. Think about it. Maybe for next year. I mean, $17 each. Not bad for a fucking sweet trophy. Let's keep it in mind. Beep, 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 beep. Fun fact of the day. Jason and I have played the most games against each other, 22. And PJ and Mike, who are basically original members, have played the least, which is only 7. So join me every Sunday morning before game time. We'll break down last week, get into our sectors, do the new hottest segment, which is read Instagram comments from teams' Instagram. Everyone loves it. Adios, boys.